When did you start staring at me? Who said you could come in here? Oh, right, yeah. It's recording time, isn't it? Well, I do have a book. Not that one. That's the one I'm reading. There's this. This is the book I have for this week. I didn't know exactly what to do with the summary. I was going to try and write my own, but it was pretty difficult. I don't even know why. I guess my brain is shut off for some reason and being wonky on me. So I'm going to try my best with the back summary, try to add in my own thoughts on the summary, and we'll see where that takes me. Also, I don't have my laptop with my stuff on it. I knew this was going to be a short video, so I just grabbed a few sticky notes and just wrote on those. So, yeah. So, this is called Bloom by Elizabeth Scott. And I don't think I've told y'all, but I have a lot of books by Lauren. There's a lot. I have Laura's. It's a mess. I don't know why there's so many authors with that name. But then I was like, oh look, it's not a Lauren when we were in the bookstore and I got this. But the character's name is Lauren. So that's just great. But this is a teen romance, so of course it's going to be a teen age, 13 and up is what I say. And I know I usually do my summary first before doing this, but I decided to put it before the summary. And I'm going to go ahead and try my best with what I have here. So Lauren has basically the most perfect life you could have as a teenager. She has decent grades, good friends, and a boyfriend every girl in school wants to steal. But she doesn't feel happy. She feels like this is forced upon her, and she doesn't really like the way it is. And it takes a guy she once knew when she was very little, Evan Kirkland, which I think is a strange name, but it's his name. But it takes him to figure out why she's so unhappy. It's because she allows herself to settle for what she has, even though she wants so much more, and she feels like she needs more than what she has. And her life has been a mess. But she doesn't want to mess up the life she does have and get rid of the boyfriend she has just for Evan. So she's torn apart through this, and her boyfriend Dave, he's been talking about a future life together and all that, and that scares her, and that's not something she really wants with him. And so she realizes she needs to make a choice. The perfect life she does have, or a happy life. So, I really liked this book. I remember really liking it. You didn't hear that. And it is really short. So, how long? I didn't actually look at the page numbers. I just knew it's really short. Okay, so 230 pages. And since I say it's so short, I would say it takes a couple hours to read, but it seems short. Yes, it is short, but some books, even though they're short, they take really long to read. Oh my goodness, what is in my eye? Sometimes they're short and they take forever to read, or sometimes they're long and it's like, oh, you're done. But I would say it would only take a few days to read it. I remember maybe it took me 2 or 3 days and I finished it. And of course, I'm that romance fanatic, so I really loved it. My only wish is that it was longer. There was more things that happened. They went off into I wish they went off into the future of what happened after she chose what she wanted. But they didn't exactly do that, and it makes me kind of sad. I kind of wish it was a little bigger with some more stuff. But that's my only problem. It's not exactly a problem, it's just a wish, so I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, which is a pretty good rating. I'm just still wishing it was longer or there was a second one. Something I've been completely forgetting to do is showing the bookmark. So on the cover, the girl has a daisy, or is that what it's called? Yeah, a daisy in her hair. And so I took that aspect and I painted it on here. It doesn't look the best because I actually haven't painted a lot of flowers, and this was one of my very first flowers I've ever painted. That is not terrible, and I'd say it's fine, but it's not the best. But that was the bookmark I used for this, and I would... So I have the Hunger Games bookmark too, but it's like terrible. I didn't put much work into it, and I wish I had, but I didn't. So it's basically just this little piece of paper, and it says, "May the odds be ever in your favor." Switching between gold and silver. So that is just sad. I don't know why I did it so simple like that. I guess I couldn't get an idea. Well, I had really good ideas I wanted to do for it. I wanted to put like symbols and stuff all over it, but I'm not good with drawing things like that. So, or I wasn't then because I've been practicing since then. But I just feel like it could have been better. I thought about like making the bookmark on my phone, which I had many different ideas for that, but I don't have a printer that would print with color, or then I don't even know because I don't have a lot of printers. Well, we have a good printer. What in the world am I talking about? I just didn't like the bookmark I made, and I wish I made another one or made it look better. That's the whole point there. Okay, so the book for next week, because that's all for that, and this is going to be a really short video. So the book for next week, I totally forgot what it was. Okay, I'm happy. Next week, we're doing The Fault in Our Stars. I'm happy. I love this book. I want to reread it, but as I saw with my really weird intro that I'm gonna love, I'm reading The Son of Neptune, and then I'm gonna read The Mark of Athena, unless I find the other ones after this. I'm going to be reading those, and then I'm going to read other little books in between until I get the other ones. Yeah, anyway, I love The Fault in Our Stars. The quote that was over here, that was from The Fault in Our Stars. I don't know if you paid attention to it. And then also, I have a few things on the list that I'm going to skip, like I did for the other ones, but for my last list, because I read the first book, and then I realized it's a series after I finished it, and then I couldn't find the books anywhere. And that's all for this video, so fly you high, Overlanders.